your Mikerowchip here playing Trainz 2022
Plus Standard Edition.
And this is the Hinton Division, episode 100. Was that too far over the top? I hope not. Okay. Actually, come on, let's be honest. I hope that it was. All right, so we are here with Philippe, and he's up here at Sanford. He's working both tipples, this one here and this one over there. And he's only got one more industry to work, and that is Nelson Mine, which is all the way over on the other side of Quinnamont. So let's get rolling. Wait a minute. There we go. Decouple. Now, we're going to let him carry the caboose with him because the caboose doesn't do anybody any good here, right? It's really there to help for train breakdowns, watch for hot boxes and those kinds of things. And since these cars are standing still, there's no need for it. We'll just take it with. All right. Slow it down here just a little bit. Right. Come on. There. There we are. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put him on autopilot on AI to get to to get to Nelson, like I said, which is on the other side of Quinnamont. And that way, all we got to do is just follow him and relax and watch. All right, drive to track, Mark. Beavis. There it is, Nelson. Go. What? And no, stop. Where are you going? This is the wrong way, right? Or is he going the right way? Where is he? He's right there. Oh, no, he's going the right way. I thought for sure it was the other way. But it's not. There's no way to flip him around, huh? There's no Y or anything up here? That's a long ways to go backwards, isn't it? Yeah, there's no way to turn him around. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't like it, but there's not a whole lot of room. I could make room and put in a turntable, couldn't we? Because this way just goes out to nowheres, right? Holy bends and turns. Yeah, it just goes to off the map. What's this? Why would you put an airport up here? It's kind of weird. When would you ever be on this side of the map to see that? And when you're down on the rails, you wouldn't see it anyway. Listen to me criticizing, son. I've never made a route in my life. All right, so Hachi Chachi. All right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cheat. I'm going to put you guys on pause, and I'm going to build us a Y up here. And this is why I'm not a route designer. I chunked out more than I wanted to, and then to get it to, oh gosh, I painted it though. Huh? Yeah. But we did get our Y in here. I even switched up the switches, and then I even put a bumper on there, huh? Okay, let's go back over here now, and we are going to utilize it, baby. All right, well, let's first probably should make sure the switches are set properly. For those of you who have never used the Y before, well, you're about to get edumacated, huh? It's exciting. All right, let's back it up now. Back it up. Oh, that's right. I was wondering why the bell wasn't coming on. Because the caboose is now considered to be the front. But we're going to... what am I doing? We're going to change that. Let's do that. There we go. How can I turn the bell on? There we go. Hopefully I made this thing big enough. Somebody told me, is this a Berkshire or a Greenbrier? Somebody told me in a comment. But these the videos in these series come out so far in between each other that I can't remember what people wrote. All right, here we go now. Back it on up. And we'll zippity-doo down right around here. I don't think I made them too sharp, but we're going to find out here in just a minute. This first one looks sharp. I don't mean it looks good. I mean it looks like it's too quick of a turn. Oh, yeah. Oh, ow, ow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're going to have some major flange squeal. That's not bad, though. Again, this is why I won't let the professionals do it. Now, are we going to fit on here? Oh, I don't want to cut any more into the mountain. I really don't. Oh, yeah. We should be good, right? That clears it, right? Oh, not yet. Come on. Come on. I can adjust this, though. I can adjust this. Oh, as far back as we're going to go right there. Oh, and it made it. How close did we get? It's got to be pretty... Oh, that's not as close as I thought. Okay. All righty. Now we'll go forward. This switch should be thrown this way now, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh. Look at how much that is articulating. Oh, my God. All right. Maybe it would have just been better if I just would have... if I would have just said, it goes just off map, and there's a... about 2 miles down the road, there's a Y that it's going to go around. Yeah. I'll have to work on that a little bit, maybe. Yeah, maybe I won't, though. Who knows? All right, now let's go back to AI, right? Drive the track, Mark. Give me some Nelson. Now it should go. There we go. All right. Yeah, but to get those curves wider, I'd either have to come further out on the track, right? Or make it deep. I can't make it any deeper. It's already kind of ridiculous looking. And, that's why they didn't build a Y up there. It's because the slope is just too much. And you had to dig through a whole lot of rock to get there. Of course, there is a huge Zen garden market in Quinamont. They have a factory down there, as a matter of fact. Those Zen gardens are those little ones, that little plastic thing. Back then, of course, it was wood. And then you have the sand in it. You have the little tiny rake, and you rake it, and you put little things in it. It's just supposed to be like a de-stressor. So we needed all that rock so we could crush it all into sand and make all the Zen garden material we needed. And if you're not buying that explanation, well, this just may not be the channel for you. All right, so he's got to go all the way back down into Quinamont. And I'm not going to keep you guys here the entire time. So we got 15 mile an hour right now. But what I will do, I did put Nelson on there, right? Yeah, we are headed in the right direction. Okay. When we get to key points, like I'm thinking the first one's going to be Quinamont, that's when I'll bring us back so we can watch them go through. So until then, I'll put you guys on pause. Okay, so we've made it all the way back down to the New River. Once again, we went right alongside that tributary all the way down. So we're back at the bottom. It took us about, 12 minutes to get down here? Is that right? Yeah, sure, 12 minutes. I think it was 12:55 when I left you guys. And it was 15 mile an hour all the way down. As I've said before, as it should be. You're hauling down coal. You're not going to want to be coming down here in a grade like that, at 35, 40 mile an hour. All right, so we made it back down to the bottom. That's the new river on the left. Over there. There you go. Yep, I'm kind of belching and burping, and I'm suppressing it. It's my professionalism that leads me to do that. So down below the smoke line here. There we go. We're going along. Now, coming up here, there is a bridge that we have to get over to cross over the new river, but I don't know how much further it is. Let's take a look here. Yeah, here we are here. There's the bridge right there. And then I think Prince is right up here. So, yeah, it's going to be a little bit before we get there. So, I'll put you guys back on pause and bring you back when we hit the bridge to cross the new river. And here's that trestle bridge across the new river. There is a level crossing. That's what all the racket's about, of course. I can kind of see where it is. Sort of. Oh, he's slowing down. I didn't expect this. Is the switch thrown wrong or something? This track, there's a track that goes off this way, but then it dead ends right there. Here he comes. He's gonna sneak up on that signal first, isn't he? He's gonna ride right up on it. How close can we get to the signal? There you go. I think that was the crossing. It looked good to me, sort of. All right, here he comes now across the trestle. Very nice. This is a very pretty shot. Sparkling water. I like it. Looks like they had a little bit of a landslide or mudslide or something onto the road here. They got to get somebody out here to fix that up. That's not our problem. We don't maintain the roads out here. They wanted to make that part of our deal, but we said no. Maintain your own road. Sorry. And it's still 15. There we go. Nice. That's beautiful. Okay. Yeah, we don't need that. Yikes, yikes, yikes. There we go. All right, now is this Prince coming right up here right away? Here's the tower. And this must be the main line tracks right here, right? Looks like it. Which is why we're still doing 15 over here. Let's stick with and see what happens. Is that a switching tower? Is that what they call that thing? This is the one where I think that's the one where they have the big handles in there, right? Like on railroad, you can go in there, you got to pull the handles to mechanically throw the switches. That's so cool. Yeah, it's definitely the main line. I think, is that a green I see up there? I don't know. Can't see it now. It's behind the tower. Maybe I didn't see it at all. Here comes a speed limit sign. What's that going to do for us? I think it's higher than 15. It's 35? Looks like it's 35. Yep, there's the Prince passenger station I was talking about. Here we go. It was a green that I saw. A little dwarf right there. Look out, folks. We are coming through. And we're slowing down. No, Philip. You're not a Philippe. You're not a passenger. Stay train. No one's getting out of the caboose. He's gonna. Is he gonna back up and do something weird? I think he's gonna back up and do something weird. Yeah. What's he doing? Maybe this is the only way to get there. He's gonna pull back onto the main track. What do we got here? There's a direction marker set against this path. What? All right, let's go with him. Let's see what's going to happen here. There we go. Sure, sure. There we go. He's still going. Oh, boy. Is he going to try to go... Is he going to cross over here? Okay, he's slowing down now. Good, good, good. I wasn't going to be happy he kept steaming along there. No, he just really wants to clear this switch. Now, this one is still thrown that way. What the heck, fire? And now he's back to 15. What's he doing? Philippe, you nut. Are you going right back? Oh, no, okay. He screwed the other. I must have been on that one. Okay. He did throw it to the other switch. Here we go. Now we are gonna. This is gonna be a little bit too close to the station. One track over. Look out, folks. Watch your toes. And I think right around the corner here is going to be Quinamont. I'm going to watch this track here on the right and find out why that was not a good track to go down. Maybe because he's got to go over this crossover? That could be it. Yeah, he's got to go over this crossover, according to the... Or at least it's the shortest distance. Now, this crossover looks like something I put in. And by the way, I did not put this in. I'm not going to take blame for this. All right. Now, why is it the dwarf behind it is green, but this signal is red? I don't know. I don't have all the answers. There it is. Now it's approach. All right. There we go. Maybe my curve up on the mountain there wasn't so bad. Okay, that's good enough with that. Now we're off to Quinamont. Now, how far is it to Quinamont? We're right. Where are we? Oh, we're right here. Oh, it's just right around the corner here. See, we're right here. There's the Prince. There's Philippe right there. All we're going to do is go around the corner, and then we're going to head up this way. But we'll stick with him till he gets there. Of course, I don't know why he's doing 15. He's over here now, say 35. All right. I got nothing but time. Sit back, relax. Perfect time to get a drink. Plus, this is a really pretty engine. Let's get it from a different view just shortly. For a short period of time, I should say. Oh, there we go. Isn't that nice? All the moving parts down below. All the jiggery pokery down here, whatever that stuff's called. The ramrods? No, that's not a cannon. The drive rods? Is one of them a Johnson rod? I don't know. I don't think so. Mostly because I just made that up and because I don't know what a Johnson rod is. Might be something real. I don't know. I don't think it is. All right, we got some rollers down there on the right. Water rollers. We got a 3-lane bridge. I'm not sure. Is this left-hand track 1 here? Are we on track 1? I don't know. Is this the only one that allows him to go up where he needs to go towards Nelson? Again, we're going to find out. And this track on the outside looks like it's not going to allow us to go to Nelson. That's why he had to get over. Seems kind of silly. makes me want to put a crossover track right in here, then another one right there. All he has to do is go straight forward through it instead of backing up back there. I mean, what if he's coming down with a load of coal? What's this slow us down to now? It's going to take us back down to 15? Yeah, that's a 15. Ooh, my eyes are good today. Yeah, look at this. The only track that allows us to go to the left. I'm not sure I like that. You're coming down out of the mountains with a load of coal and you're going to have to back it up? Is that really what they did? This is Quinamont, by the way, we're coming up on here. We don't have any business here. We're just going to roll right through it. And then Philippe, like many other engineers, likes to sneak up on this, and the dispatcher just loves to hold it. Wait for it. That's what the dispatchers say. There we go. We get a bottom one, right? Yeah. It's a green, and this time it's going to stay green. All right. Funny enough, when the engine goes by like that, it knocks it down, meaning it turns back to red. I was just playing, before I decided to record, I was playing Transport Fever. And Transport Fever's got a lot of trains in it. It's a transportation game, very much like Transport Tycoon. And when the engines go by it, it doesn't knock it down. I noticed that. It'll eventually knock it down when the entire train goes by it. But that's just that. It doesn't. It bothers me, but not to the point where I would want them to change it. All right. Quinamont Yard is pretty empty. And I've been thinking about putting a shunter here in Quinamont. Someone suggested it, and it's starting to make sense. We have one up in, where do we have one? Thurmond. Yeah, we have one up in Thurmond Yard. And then there's the Meadow Creek Yard. Have we been in the Meadow Creek Yard yet? Looking at my, whatchamacall list here, my spreadsheet. No, I just added a new sheet. No. Delete that. Yeah. Oh, geez, I'm not paying attention. There we go. Nice job. You only killed the two people walking out front. The ones behind you got the bell and the horns. They looked out of the way. Quinamont Yard, Meadow Creek Yard, and Thurmond Yard. Those are the only 3 yards. Besides Hinton and Avis. All right, so we're back to 15 now, and we are on our way up to Nelson. We're off on the road up to Nelson. All this just to shove a couple of coal cars in, which they probably would do. Remember before I was talking about someone told me that they would just release the handbrakes and they would roll forward and then apply the handbrakes again instead of having the engine go all the way up there. We'll send the engine up there. What the heck? There's really, I mean, I suppose we could stick a shunter up there too, but we're not gonna. All right, so we're on our way back up. When we get back up to the top, I'll bring you guys back. Here we go. Yeah, it took us about 22 minutes to get all the way to the top. Most of it was 10. A good portion of it was 10 mile an hour. Oh, I thought I was right next to the track marks. Close. Okay, now let's power our way the rest of the way. This is Tipple 1 in front of us here. We got to go to Tipple 2. Tipple 2. Here we go. No. Here we go. We'll run ahead now, make sure the switches are all set straight. Yeah. Should only be one, right? Da-da-da-da-da-da, and it is. What do you know? Try to get out of the smoke zone a little bit. Watch it here, folks. We're coming through the Tipple. Don't want any coal. I see they got room for 2 tracks, but they're only using 1 here. With the coal mining equipment way up there. We're going to leave the bell on because we have a level crossing coming up here. Almost like a service road. I'm assuming these are all coal miners living up here, right? Maybe a secretary or 2. Plus the guy that owns that shop right there. All right, very good. Geez, I forgot how steep this grass. We got to go up here. That's steep. We're going to leave the caboose on. Why not? Now, see, on this side, I don't have a Y or any kind of a turntable or anything. I'm weird. That's all there is to it. Now, I remember on the way up to Sanford, we used Quinamont as a Y to turn around the right way. So I did do that. So maybe that justifies my carving a giant hole in the side of the mountain to make my turnaround. Or my Y, I mean. Well, turnaround Y, same difference, right? Alrighty. There we go. Let's back it up now. It don't matter which track we go down. Either one's gonna work. What about this switch over here? It don't make no difference. Because we got to go down both of them eventually. Did I put a... do I got to come all the way down to this end to jump over on the other track? Or did I put a crossover in there somewhere? Or was there a crossover in there somewhere? I don't know. Let's jump back to the caboose here. I don't look at the caboose enough. All right, slow down to 10. We're going to live life on the edge. I don't think I put a crossover on this track, which is fine. We'll run the distance and back. It's not that far. I missed that tree there. There it is. Yep. No crossover. We're back. Yeah, I know I'm speeding. I am the speed demon. All right, so those 4 are now full. Very good. That's going to do us right there, looks like. Okay. Get up on this end now. Get this empty one. This one's full. This one here is empty in case you can't see. It's a little dark with the shadows. Right there. That'll do. Yep. And we still got lots of room on this track. Beautiful. Now we are going to, of course, apply the handbrake. Decouple. Head back the other way. We'll be back for the other track there, boys. Give me a second, huh? There we go. Now we're going to go back up to the engine. Get rid of that. Nice. And a few more people ask me, where do I get this from? The Switch list? I don't know, every fourth video or something I remind y'all? Maybe not. Seems like it. Not that I don't mind. Don't get me wrong. This is not a complaint. It's the car tagger rule. Yeah, in the session, you can download for free off of the download station provided by N3V, and you put it into your session, and there you go. Just keep in mind that you got to type in all the names, all the destinations. That does not get put on there automatically. That would be really nice if Trainz decided to institute some kind of thing that would put destinations on the cars. Easier for me to say. I'm not a programmer. I'd love them if they did, but I understand it if they don't. Okay. The old Hemlock 2. It's updated from the Hemlock 1. No one liked the Hemlock 1. It would always stick. That's what they told me. Yeah, no, that's true. Hemlock is probably just the name of the Switch. It's not the name of the Switch. It's the name of the Switch. If that makes any sense? Or as far as I know, maybe there is the Hemlock Switch. I'm unaware of it. All right, back to this again. Ride with the fellas in the caboose. Get some coffee in us. Doritos. Did they have Doritos back there in the 40s? How long have the Doritos been around? I don't know. Get a Reuben. Reuben's been around that long, right? Corned beef Reuben. I'm making myself hungry. All right. Oh. Thought we were able to get it and hang on the caboose. I think you can. Maybe I'm on the caboose. Maybe you can't. Or I forgot how. There we go. Now this one I think has an extra one in it, right? Yeah, because we got 13 cars in it. Oh, yeah. Watch it, fellas. All right. So, in other words, I can't put this one even with this right here. I got to put this one even with this one right here, and then it should line up perfectly. Let's see if I can do this from this angle. Cool shot. Except when I do that at the bottom of the screen. Right there? I don't think I did it. Oh, close, though. Oh, maybe I did. Oh, yes, I did. Look at me go, huh? That's beautiful. All right, so the next four are underneath there, ready to go. And that is going to end up Philippe's turn right here. Let me put you guys on pause. I'll figure out what we're doing next. So here we are in Thurman with Hank, and I'm confused. I could go back and look at my last video, see how I was doing, but somebody didn't write down whether I'm loading or unloading these boxcars at Thurman Swift & Company, which is right here. Now, if I were loading them, then there would be an engine waiting to carry it back, but Andrew already left to go back, so I must be emptying them. And in that way, it'll be Duke's opportunity to come up here and get them. I can't remember. So anyway, 3 of them are now unloaded. These 2 still have to be unloaded. So we're gonna go that route. So I got to make sure this door here matches up with this right here. Because you see, there's a little Little port. Oh, no, wait. It's this door here. Oh, yeah, there's a little porch right there with this door here. There we go. That's just a window right there. All right. So here's the porch. Right, so this one's lined up right. Huh? And that one's lined up right. Yeah, I think I'm doing it right. I'm unloading. Okay, well, whatever. Let's. Oh, and now I forget which way is Hank facing. Hank's facing. Okay, he's gonna have to pull forward at this point. Okay, Hank the Tank. Here we go, buddy. Yep. Here we go. Okay, Hank was reluctant until 20%. Slow down just a little bit, or is it going to come to a stop at 15? Oh, no. Good. And stop it right there. That'll do. Okay, so now, yeah, this one's porch is lined up here. That one there is lined up with there. It sticks out on the track here a little bit, but we don't care. And now the second thing we have to do while we're up here is come over here and bump this down one more to fill this cooling tower right here. So we just got to bump it down one more. Yeah, thanks. Let's apply the handbrake. Do this. Forget who I am. Then say, hello, Union Pacific. Wrong railroad. See where 10 gets us. Okay, so we're going to have to go down, run around, come on back. Now, is there a way to run around on this side? Yeah, there was a way to run around on that side. Yeah, whoa. I forgot I put that crossover in there. All right, I think I did anyway. All right, so we'll have to go back and capture these last two cars. The stock car and then that box car. Here we go. Made a boo-boo. Now we got to correct it. Perfect. Except I forgot who I was. Now we're going to come over here. And we're going to disconnect it right here. Okay. Do this. No, apply first. Okay, thank you. Then do that. Now go forward. Then we can back down this way once we clear this switch. Here we go. Now we got it. Now we're cooking. That one's close, but not real close. Perfect. Come down here now and throw this one this way and this one this way. Oh, wait a minute. Is this going to get us over? Yeah, because then there's another crossover switch up here. Is there a way to get over another one? No. Maybe that one was the one I added. Maybe I added both of them. Who knows? I can't remember. I've changed these routes so many times. I can't remember what I've done and not done. But this is going to work a lot better than running all the way down to the other end. So we're going to go with it. There we go. Kind of reminds me of a railroader now. There we go. Throw this one back. Very cool. Whoa. I got all choked up. The part always chokes me up. Alrighty. Now we're going to come up here. This one's right. This one is correct. We're getting there. We're seesawing. It's like we're doing switchbacks. I think switchbacks is the only term when you use when you're going up a hill, right? You keep going because the grade is too steep to go straight up it, so you go like back and forth, going up a smaller grade every time, right? Track kind of zigzags up. Kind of like we're doing here. We go back, then forward, and then we're going to back up again, then go forward again. But I don't know if these are called switchbacks. I don't think so. I think that's a mountain thing. That's a big hill thing. There we go. All right, now these two empties that we have here, we're going to put onto this track right here. I think this track, although it's a water track, well, I could put it on this track over here, which would be a nothing, right? Yeah. Could put them on this track over here. Yeah, that one's kind of out of the way, though. I don't like that one. We'll just put it on this track right here at the wall. We don't use the water here. Well, yeah, no, we use the water here. So let's, wait a minute. Let's look at this whole thing now. Okay, so this one's got to go this way. This one's got to go this way. Then this one's got to go this way. That switch shouldn't be like that. It should be on this side. I'll have to see if I can fix that sometime in the future. Just not right now. Right, this way, and then we'll stick the two empties here on this. We don't need it kind of a track. All right, here we go. What a lovely shot this is with all those stored box cars there. Nicely done. Yeah, because if I were filling these up, that would be in my industry menu, which it is not. So it must not be. Although I bet if I go back and look, it might give me, like I said, I could have went back in my earlier videos and see what I was doing with these, but I got lazy. I figured, nah, I think we're going to stick here because even if I was loading them, it still wouldn't work out right. Then it just means in the previous videos I made a mistake because nobody from the industry called it. Well, if nobody from the industry called it, our customer didn't want us to load up and take them out, then why would I be loading up and taking them out? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm now confident that I'm doing it correctly. Even if earlier I was loading them. That would be wrong. I would be wrong then. All right, so apply it. There we go now. Now we're going to do some shoving. There we go. This way. No. Ah, gosh darn it. See, you don't throw switches on the fly like that. This is the one I wanted to throw, but I panicked because it was coming up too fast on this one. There you go. And here we go. Okay, Hank. Sorry, buddy. That was my bad. I told you I had the tracks thrown correctly, and I did not. Get this out of the way. I can't see. There we go. Got to bump this last one forward. Unload it here at the coaling tower. Get a side view here so we can see right where we need to stop it. There we go. I think this track dead ends here, I'm pretty sure. Yep. And now, yeah, the two down spouts. Looks like this door opens up this way and this door opens up this way, so they'll both spill right out into there, right? Doesn't open the other way, does it? Let's not look. Because if it opens the other way, I'll feel bad. All right. Yeah, it does that, and I just had to see that. Okay. So that is the end of Hank's turn. And we're not going to put you guys on pause and figure out what we're doing next because we're in the butter zone. Yes, we are, folks. That is the end of episode 100 for the C&O Hinton. I look forward to the next 100 because this was a blast. Lots of fun. Why don't you like? Why don't you subscribe? Why don't you leave me a comment? And if you don't like the fact that the whistle, is that the steam from the whistle comes out there, but then the steam... Where's that from? I don't know where this is coming. It's supposed to be from here? In short, if you don't like the fact that this smoke seems to be coming out of midair, well, this just may not be the channel for you.